Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to
Hello, brother.
Hello Sister podcast. I'm your host Reed.
And I'm Ashlyn.
Welcome to the podcast. Let's get right into it. So I have some not controversy. I guess a topic about a kid with an OnlyFans mother. You have an Am I the Asshole, and we have our TikToks. So let's start having fun with it, right?
Yeah, let's start it off great.
Okay. So this was making its way, I guess, when people are watching this last week, and I just thought it was an interesting thing. I'm gonna read it, but before I read it, I just want to say I think it's fake. Some things just don't add up, but I think it relates to something that I want to talk about. So let's just get right into it. So this is from Reddit, True Off My Chest. This is where people come and tell their woes and sorries that they feel like they can't tell anyone else. So, I've been depressed and suicidal because of my mom's OnlyFans. I'm 13 and my mom is 33, so there's a 20-year age gap. Things at school were never great. I'm sort of short, so I get picked on some, but it was manageable. That was until one of my classmates showed me a picture of my mom naked. I almost had a panic attack and had to be excused from the classroom. I ended up not showing up to school for a few days, faking sick. I was hoping that things would cool off, but they didn't. As soon as I got to school, almost everyone in my class was staring and laughing at me. This has been going on for about a week now. I was wondering how my classmates even got the pictures, and apparently my mom advertises her OnlyFans on her personal Twitter account. Some students from my school follow her, so they were able to see the nudes, and they have been spread everywhere. I don't even have Twitter, so I didn't know about any of this. The worst part is when I confronted my mom about this, she told me that I was overreacting and that the sex work is basically the same as working at a bank or a grocery store. She also said it makes her feel good about herself and that I should be happy that she's more confident now. I told the principal, but they can't suspend thousands of students or take anyone's phones. I've been crying in my room every day for the past week. I don't think I can take it anymore. So, I just think this is fake just because I think um, the likelihood of his classmates going and finding her Twitter and her OnlyFans and all that stuff, you think that's possible?
I could see it. Think about this. Like, if she really is an attractive mom, kids are going to go look up, like, oh, let's see her Twitter. And then they're like, oh my God. And,
That's true too.
like, I don't know. I used to look up my friends, like, parents and stuff on social
Okay.
media if I was bored.
That's true. That might be possible. I don't know. I think I don't know. I just inherently don't believe stories like these pretty much. I think honestly a lot of Reddit stories I don't believe at the end of the day unless it's like
Yeah, I guess, but
just because it's anonymous and there's no way to prove it. But let's say this is true or not. But this kind of just brings me into the topic of like we haven't like really talked about OnlyFans on this, and I think it's an interesting topic to start with. And regardless of whether or not you believe this is true, I actually have a close friend that I met after high school who I found out from one of his friends that my close friend, his mom used to be a stripper, and I never talked to him about it or anything just because that's so rude. But so like that's like kind of similar, I think, to this and like what this person might be experiencing. I have no idea how old the guy was when his mom was a stripper or anything like that, but he I think it's probably similar age gaps where like she's 25 years older. So like I think things like this have happened and definitely happen. And I'm sure like on OnlyFans that there's people who do pregnancy porn or pregnancy shoots or
ugh.
whatever. And so there's people, yeah, like, I don't know. But anyways, I just want to go into the topic and just be like, don't you think this is going to happen to more and more people as OnlyFans is becoming more and more popular? And so, like, what do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to keep happening and happening more and more, but it's going to be very embarrassing. I think moms might get smarter about how they share it, though. So they won't do it on a public Twitter account. Then maybe they'll do more of a private account.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think it'll be more prevalent. I just think they'll be smarter about it. I mean, kids that have moms that are strippers, the moms don't go around telling people I'm a
Right.
stripper. They kind
Right.
of keep it hidden so that their kid doesn't feel that embarrassment.
Right, for sure. No, and I I mean, I just think this is going to become more and more prevalent, and maybe it'll come to a point where everyone's mom is on OnlyFans, and I think that then there will be
That's the world
no
we
bullying.
dream.
Yeah, that's the world we dream of. That's the one we want.
That's the American dream. That's it. That's it.
But no, it makes me like, let's pretend this story is true, and we both believe it, but like, do you think that the mom should like stop doing it if she's confronted by her son about it, and is like, I'm getting bullied?
I think if he's being bullied, she needs to go about it in a way that's not. See, she was like kind of like trying to make the kid feel bad about it, and she should have been comforting to him or her, and tried to take every action to mitigate the bullying, and gone in to speak with the principal, and also done stuff on her own, like making her Twitter account private. And I don't know, because I understand if that's her only way of providing for the kid, that she doesn't want to just cut off all that income. But there's ways to go about it and be smart and take care of your child.
Yeah, I mean, you're not a big fan of OnlyFans, are you?
No, but if that's what she's doing to make money for her kid, then
Right.
that's what she's doing.
Right. No, and I understand all that. I mean, like, I'm not the type to be like, sex work isn't real work, because I think anything is work if you can make money off of
Yeah.
it or whatever.
Get your money.
Right, get your money however you can. But I don't know. I think the situation, whether it's real or not, is going to be something that in the future is probably going to not pick up steam. I don't think OnlyFans everyone's gonna be doing OnlyFans, or 1 out of 3 females are gonna be doing OnlyFans or anything along those lines. But I think it's more readily like available for women to think about doing, and I think whether we think that's bad or good, I think that's just a thing that I feel like is coming on. Like, we don't know anybody personally that does this, but I think anybody that we personally know would try and hide it if they did try and do something like this.
Yeah, I also think something that is interesting is people used to get so much shit for doing porn and like any of that stuff. And I know this isn't exactly like porn, but they do some are basically porn.
Right.
And so it's like, where's that line between the two?
Right.
At that point.
Well, who knows? Maybe she didn't start out doing naked pics, and she was doing more of a like DJ Khaled type thing on OnlyFans, because he's on OnlyFans.
Just like making music and pottery.
Yeah, I think they're more like personal vlogs. So maybe that's how she started. But then
it turned into,
yeah,
hey, show us your tits.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, whether this is real or fake, I think this is going to be a reality that probably starts propping up more and more. There was like an article a while back about a son who encouraged his mom to do OnlyFans. Yeah, let me find it.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, let me find it real quick. All right, here it is. Son 19 sets up...
There's some yarn.
Oh my goodness. All right. Son 19 sets up racy OnlyFans account for his glamour model mother to help further her modeling career and earn himself more pocket money.
Jesus Christ.
I know.
Ew.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yep. So, like...
What a weirdo.
I know. There's something deeper going on with this, but...
The way they're looking at each other.
I know. It's
He's probably still being breastfed.
Probably. I mean, it looks like she has a lot to give. But yeah, any final thoughts about this?
Back to the original topic, or just...
Both, whatever.
I mean, make your money how you want, but like if you have a kid, that's your number one priority, and making sure that they're not depressed and sad because of what you're doing.
Yeah, I think going to your son and being like, no, they just don't understand, and they're misogynistic or whatever, because this is real work what I'm doing. It's like,
no, you're wrong.
Right. Just like how I'm sure some people got made fun of because their dad was a grocery bagger or something like that.
Well, that's a little different.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, maybe that was in defense of the mother, I guess. But I think kids are cruel, and I think literally, like, the idea of like a friend or a classmate having sex with your mom is like that's mortifying. So But yeah, that does it for this one. Unless you have any final thoughts, but we're ready to get
No,
to your
that's
"Am I
it.
the asshole?" Ashlyn's got an "Am I the asshole?" Go ahead.
Am I the asshole for not giving my daughter her own room? So I, female 38, my husband, male 39, and our two kids, female 16 and male 14, live in an 800 square foot house in Toronto. We would really like to get a bigger house, but a 1,000 square foot house in the city costs at least $1. I don't know.
1,000,000.
Is it really 1 million?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's insane.
Yeah.
So that is completely off the table. The house that we live in has 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, and 1 kitchen/living room. My husband and I live in one of the bedrooms, while my daughter and son live in the other one. Both the bedrooms are the same size and are rather small, but my husband and I are both grown adults, and we can both fit together in one of the rooms just fine. The problem now is that my daughter thinks that her room is too small and doesn't want to share it with her younger brother. I asked her about what she wanted to do about this problem, and she suggested that her brother moves to the living room couch, but I said that I can't just kick him out of his room because his sister wants it for herself. I suggested that we could put up office-style cubicle dividers or a curtain to divide the room in two if she wants privacy, but then we both realized that this would be a bad idea since they both share a bunk bed since her room is way too small to realistically fit 2 beds.
Right.
I'm sorry, it's just like, how would you not know that they share bunk beds if you
Right.
suggest
I know.
So in the end, I told her that she can either stay in the room with her brother or she can be the one who moves to the living room, since it wouldn't be fair to kick him out because she wants his room to herself. I understand that she wants more space and privacy, but what can I do? So Reddit, am I the asshole? Edit, we are poor. We can't just throw money at the problem. Edit to anyone saying that I should have aborted my son because housing prices went up is clearly delusional. She was also named an asshole.
Wow. So Reddit determined that she was an asshole. No, I think really just to solve their problem, they should just stop being poor. But
It's so unrealistic.
I know. I mean, like, it sucks, and like, I don't want anyone to live that way, but like, I think if you live underneath your parents' house,
You can't.
regardless of what rule, and they're paying for all that, then they get the final say on everything. And if,
Yeah.
I mean, they can try the best to give her more privacy. Like, it'd be one thing. I mean, I don't know. Like, you don't know if the daughter was like, yeah, caught him wearing my underwear or something. Like, if it was something like that, then
Yeah, then I'd be like, get him out of
But
room.
I just think I don't know. I mean, it sucks that, kids have to grow up in poor households and stuff. But like I said, they're doing what they can with this. And I can't believe people were saying that she should have aborted her son. Like,
Like, that's so ridiculous.
oh, man.
One thing I think is ridiculous is that they said she's an asshole, but she said the daughter could have gone to the living room if she wanted.
Right.
And, like, the daughter's being an asshole by saying, like, he should move out there. I think, like, if you're the one that has that big of an issue, you need to be the one that moves.
Mm-hmm. And, of course, we don't know how their rooms are set up, but, like,
Yeah.
they could maybe divide the living room into which... I mean, I like, again, you have 800 square feet.
Like, it's not much.
They would like a bigger house, but 1,000 square foot house in the city. I mean, if it is what it is, then that's the situation. They should keep it that way. And I understand that she's growing up and is, becoming a woman, wants privacy, but it's just like, that's not reasonable or anything along those lines. No, I mean, I get she's growing, but like, you got to make do with what you have, right?
Yeah, I mean, you can't just magically make your parents have money, I guess.
I know.
So, it seems like they had the daughter when she was like 16, right?
So she would have been 22.
Oh. My math is...
Yeah, that's a little off. She would have been 22 and the husband would have been 23. And so they were
it's
24.
decently young.
Yeah, but
Oh.
I mean, like, I don't want to judge anybody's situation, but like, I'm not saying they should have aborted the son, because I think that's fucking terrible to say. But
Right. Well, I think it's weird that they have a 16 and a 14-year-old in bunk beds still. I don't know if they just don't... I guess she did say, like, this room is too small to realistically fit 2 beds.
right,
But I'm like, twin-size beds really aren't that big.
right. I know. Yeah,
So,
I don't. I mean, I don't know. Like, let's see what their people are saying. So you're the asshole. You and your husband should move to the living room. It's your life choices that are preventing your kids from having a healthy amount of room to help them develop a sense of individuality and autonomy. Your son and daughter's quality of life needs to be a priority. I understand that you can't afford a house where you are living, but for the sake of these kids, the lack of privacy for two teens of different genders is going to get extremely awkward, if not already. My guess is that they've been hiding their discomfort from you. You might want to consider to moving a place where all members of your family can thrive. So, I mean, I don't know.
Parents deserve the room.
Yeah, I mean, I think they should make do, and I understand being like, you should give up your room or whatever, but it's like,
You're
no.
the adults.
Yeah.
You don't just, you don't give up your room for
Right.
them.
No, I don't know. I don't think anyone is in the wrong here. I really don't think either or is. Maybe, like, I don't know the size of their rooms, but maybe they could swap. Like, realistically, like I think a realistic thing is if, the parents' room is bigger, then you can maybe swap.
'em.
Yeah, and I think that's probably the most reasonable one where you can get your both ways, but be like, either, like, you're going to fit two adults on a couch.
Right. That's, like, ridiculous.
That's fucking stupid. Like,
Well, what I want to know, though, is do they have to stay in Toronto, or are they kind of being like...
yeah. Are they kind of like, we don't want to move to outside of the city? And if they work in the city, they work in the city. But, I mean, like, I commute 50 minutes to work.
I just don't know transportation, what that's like either, because, like, we can easily take highway
Right.
to get to work, and other places it's kind of packed, so I don't really know Canada.
Yeah, I don't think either person sucks in this situation at all. I think the parents are doing what they can. Like I said, I think the most realistic one is maybe the mom and dad swap with the kids and then put up the curtain. But even then, it's still just like, whatever. I mean, we've grown up with multiple siblings, and you have two older siblings. One's a male, one's a female. I have a bunch of younger siblings, and, like, I get, like, if my brother and my sister, who are close in age, were in the same room, it would be, like, not ideal, but they would just deal with it, I guess. So I don't know. And I'm not saying, like, the daughter's being a bitch or anything, but...
Yeah, but I just think she's kind of ridiculous to try and kick her younger brother out rather than, like, being like, can I stay in the living room?
Yeah. You should go stay in the living room. It's like...
Yeah, it's like, get over yourself.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think anyone sucks here. I think it's just a shitty situation, and make do with what you can. Any last thoughts with this one?
No, just want more information, I guess, from that.
Yeah. And I want to, I mean, like, I want to know if the boy's being a perv. Like, if the boy's being a perv, then, like...
Oh, yeah.
If he's just being a 14-year-old boy, like... If she's like, Richard is beating his meat every night, like, I would be like, okay. But hopefully he's maybe hiding that if he's doing that. All right. Are you ready for some TikToks?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I actually picked out a couple for you because I thought you would like them. And I don't know if they came across your page, but let's get going.
We'll see.
Hey, let me get him in. Hey, let me get one too. Hey, let me hold him. Yeah, man, right there. What the dog doing? Hey,
Oh my god.
I know. Do you want to see it
let me
again?
hold him.
We'll pause it at the dog.
Man, right there.
I guess the roof and it jumped off.
I thought... See, but, like, there's the pole across the street. That roof looks like it's on their street. Like...
That wire is going that way, right off of that.
Okay, I guess. It's just...
Don't you see it right here next to that, and then it splits off?
Yeah, that's still just crazy that a dog got up there. All right, you ready for the next one?
Tell me that you were an oops.
Oh, this one's for you
baby
for sure.
Without actually
My mom
Oh,
and dad are brother and sister. Yeah, my grandparents were Baptist. Sex was not talked about in the house unless you were 18 or had a significant other.
Oh my god.
My mom was older than my dad, so she was talked about sex. My dad wasn't.
Ugh.
Well, my mom told my dad, let's go play a game. She knew what sex was, he didn't.
First off, why does she knows this story?
Yeah, like, why did they brag about that to her?
All right, let's keep going.
I don't know what game they played, but one thing led to another. and I was created. My mom denies it to this day,
What?
but my dad has showed me proof that I am his child.
Oh, God.
Holy shit. That's crazy. I don't know how much longer this goes on, but I was just like,
I don't think I can watch it anymore.
I will say, like, I think she's taking life in stride and doing what she can as the,
Why does that make her an oops baby?
because
When we make love.
oh man, yeah, I don't know, it's just crazy. But I think I remember reading the comments and a lot of people were supporting her and like, well, like, you can't really control it.
Yeah,
so
she can't do anything about it, so.
I will say sharing it on the internet's a little weird,
little.
but
Kind of hurts my stomach sometimes. when I
really,
think about it.
well, that's a good thing, I think. All right, next up. Oh man,
Oh my god, I have to find
This
out.
one's for you, for
I
sure.
have to find out if this works. Oh no!
Oh my God.
Oh my god! Oh my Jesus Christ! Oh Jesus! Oh, that's way freakier
Looks like
than
he's
I
about
thought
to
it'd be.
stand up and
I
find
know.
the national treasure.
So that's a filter. Oh,
Oh
Jesus.
my God.
So that's a filter that animates pictures for those that don't know. And you're a big fan of Nick Cage, so I figured
I love
if
me
you had a
some
Nick
Nicky
if you had a
Cage.
Nick Cage pillow that would blink at you every once in a while, I think you would like it.
A little wink. A little wink action.
Stay
All right, here we
tuned
go.
and show me one of your favorite news bloopers.
A Boise, Idaho woman is considered
This is
a
wild.
medical miracle.
This is
Laura
wild.
Esterman was struck by lightning nearly a month ago, and she was considered officially dead. Thankfully, CPR from her mom revived her heart, but she laid in
I'm
a
thinking-
coma for 2 weeks,
I'm
and
thinking
then she
about it.
defied all odds and woke up.
That isn't real. They edited that, didn't they?
Obviously, there's a problem with that tape. She doesn't really sound like that. Remember the accident, so the evidence is clear.
He's cracking.
That's so cruel.
She doesn't really.
sound like
Oh my God.
you would be.
I was like, there's no way, but like for a second I was like, oh my God, what if the like lightning made her?
No, it didn't. Oh man, you would be cracking. You could not be a news anchor. Don't you
I
think?
would be so awful.
Oh man.
I'd be paying attention to the people walking by. I'd be like, oh my God, she just slipped.
All right, next up. Oh man, you have any news anchor bloopers that you can think of?
I mean, I like watching those long YouTube
Those
videos.
compilations.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Wait for the end.
Oh my god, this is awesome. What do you think? What do you think?
saw this.
You saw this one?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I didn't expect it.
I thought the dog was gonna shit on her or something.
Yeah, I did too.
Oh man.
Wait for the end.
The way it turns over and it's just grabbing its wiener. That's gotta be painful for the dog, right?
I think so, but I think the dog's like, I like protecting this dog, but
This
man.
dog.
or I like protecting this baby, but oh man.
God damn, let go.
I can see. Never mind. Because we have little dogs. I bet you that if we have kids and our dogs are still alive, that
I don't know, they're a little wild. Actually, they'll be older at that point.
I think
so-
they'll want to sit by our kids. Alright, this one's pretty good. It's pretty predictable, but
Is that I didn't see the track in there before.
I love people getting hurt.
I know you do.
Alright, I know what my last one is. I know what this one is. This is great.
I jumped in.
Did you?
Ah!
So I've been hit by a golf ball twice before, and it was literally the same guy 2 shots in a row.
Was he aiming for you?
No, I don't think so. So I was working at a golf course, the same one where I told my raccoon story, and we were trimming around trees, like the grass around trees, and so some guy hits it from. He's at the tee, and we're like where the not goal, the hole is. And he hits it. I think we're probably far enough away where we're not going to get hit. But we are in like with sight line or whatever. And so literally like it hits my shoe. And so like when you see golfers or whatever that are real close and on the green. So that's once that he hits me. So then he goes up and you know, they put it in, he puts it in or whatever. Then he goes to the next hole, and, you know, they're pretty close to the next tee is close to the hole. His next tee off, he swings it and it hits me in the leg, and I'm just like off to this side. Like I'm like a little bit more to the right of where this lady is, but yeah, getting hit by a golf ball sucks.
I believe it.
But I got hit twice by the same guy, and he was like, "Well, you got to get out of the way." And I'm like, "How do you hit me? How do you hit me twice within like four hits?"
He didn't even say sorry.
No, it was like the first time he said sorry, and the second time he was like, I don't know. All right, here's my favorite one of this batch. Oh man, I'm so excited for this one.
Oh my god. He can knock himself out.
Yes.
He just gets drunk down his head. You can see it like knocking against his
Oh man, I just love the noise that the bar makes as he hits it. All right, you got a couple. You got 5. All right. Let's do this.
Not as many as you.
Did you like that one? Was that your favorite one that I showed, or no?
Maybe.
Did you like the my mom and dad?
No, it hurt
Okay.
my stomach a little bit.
Post that every day till I die. Oh my god.
He's crossing his arms and looks dead.
How do you like try and get away with that? Like he grabbed my neck, and that's why I'm fucking Dracula posed.
I'm getting carried out on a stretcher too.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous. Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
Have you seen this?
Oh, I think I have actually. But it's awesome.
It took me by surprise the first time I saw it.
I just wasn't ready for like I knew he was gonna like get hit or something when I first watched it, but that's crazy. What's that song? I like that song. Yesterday someone pointed out screaming fuck during sex is the same as screaming parkour while you parkour, and I haven't been the same since.
Could you imagine like playing basketball or something being like basketball?
Dribble. That's pretty funny. What's another thing that's like that? Like, cause like, fuck during sex. Well, I guess you say parkour during parkour. I was trying
Maybe working or work when you're working.
Excel like that. Oh my god. Either throw up or knock it out. I hope so.
Didn't see that one coming, did you?
The way she grabbed.
I know. Well, she waits a second too.
She was like,
She's like, "Oh my god." I don't think I'd pick it up the way she did too. Like that's so ballsy. I'd be like smacking the fuck out of it.
How fucking stupid does a bird have to be to
Run into someone.
All right. Here's your last one. Oh man, that was good. That was a good one. That might be my favorite of the day. Have 2 butts. $1 million. Does she have a front butt? Oh Jesus Christ! Oh my god. Well, at least she can laugh at herself, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Something.
your bird one was definitely my favorite. That was my favorite one of the day.
It's a good one.
Was that your favorite one?
I think so.
All right, well, that's going to do it for this episode. Welcome to our swamp, or see you from our swamp, or whatever.
Thanks for coming to the swamp.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. Let us know if you have any topics that you want us to talk about. We love getting, input from you guys. What did you guys think of the TikToks? What do you think we're wrong? Do you think that the parents are the asshole in that one? And then what do you think about having a mom who does OnlyFans? But yeah, that's going to do this for this episode of
Hello, brother.
Hello, sister. Thank you guys for watching. Where can people find you?
At Ashlyn Acock on Twitter and Instagram, and then HBHS Podcast on TikTok.
And you can just find me at Harsh Squints all over the place. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we hope you have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.